In terms of awareness or adverts, like just like aside from celebrities this time around, in time when it comes to time of awareness and advert, do you welcome nudity? Like, is it welcome just for adverts?
Nudity! Oh Lord, this is where you want me to stay, right?
Because that is
Okay, why don't we all just remove our clothes right now and be naked? Now, it feels wrong, right? Nudity, right? So, why is it then so popular now? The devil has his fashion and God has his fashion. That's why I say everything starts from God. We need to go back to the beginning, the story of Adam and Eve. They started out naked, they were naked, right? And then they disobeyed God. When they disobeyed God, there was an awareness of their nakedness. Because there was a sense of innocence, like when a baby is born. In the Garden of Eden, they were innocent. They were just with themselves and with God. But once they disobeyed God, their eyes, the Bible says their eyes were opened. And now they were aware of their nakedness. And when God was getting ready to send them out of the Garden of Eden, God himself clothed them. So that's where it starts from. What does God think about nudity? That's where it starts from. So we take everything back to the Creator and his stance on something. To me, when you say nudity for an advert, it is wrong. Why is it necessary to open yourself up and sell something? Are you not good enough? Like a radio advert, for instance. They don't see the person talking, but you still want to go out and buy that product. It is possible. It is possible to be fully covered up and still market something without devaluing your worth. So if you're going to take anything from this today, as you're stepping out into the fashion world, any Christian that's going into the fashion world, I tell them, be prepared. Because you think you can handle the pressure, get there. And then you will know that it's lonely at the top. Because there are all kinds of Christians. There are Christians who will compromise and tell you it's not a big deal. You can be naked. God only looks at what is it they say now? God only looks at the inside. God looks at everything. Because if he only looked at the inside, he wouldn't have clothed Adam and Eve with the animal skins. So it starts with your personal relationship with God. And the way I take it is this. If God was a physical human being coming to visit you today, Jesus is coming to hang out with you today, what will you wear and how will you welcome him? That's how you should think. Because he's invisible. You can't see him physically, but he is seeing everything. So if you keep that in mind, at the end of the day, you can stand in front of the mirror and say, Father, I glorified you today. They may abuse me because I don't want to show this and show that, but I stood up for you. And he will stand up for you. Do we know the story of Daniel in Babylon? Yeah, you see how Daniel kept on following God to the very end. And what he did was he became influential in a land that wanted nothing to do with God. So we need to stand up for the principles of the Word of God. Despite what other Christians are doing, or what some pastors are doing, you have to look at what Jesus is doing. Because human beings are making a lot of mistakes. Okay? So let me stop here.